The yogic art of being witness to the witness, the secret of awareness beyond awareness. What watches the one who watches? In the depths of meditation, there comes a moment when even the witness, the silent observer of thought, breath, and sensation, feels like it too is being watched. Who is that? Where is that awareness arising from? And can it be entered consciously? This is the heart of an advanced yogic practice, to become the witness of the witness, to turn awareness back on itself, to dissolve not only thought, but the thinker, not only the ego, but even the subtle identity that calls itself the seer. In today's sacred transmission, we'll explore this profound art, drawn from the Upanishads, the Yoga Sutras, and the teachings of silent sages. This is the quiet secret behind true realization. What does it mean to witness the witness? In early meditation, we become aware of breath, then thoughts, then emotions. Eventually, we become aware of the awareness itself, the inner observer. This is often described as being the witness. But the yogic tradition doesn't stop there. Advanced practice reveals, even the witness is still part of the mind. It is a refined layer of ego, pure, subtle, spacious, but still an identity. To witness the witness means to enter that gap, to recognize that the one who is aware is still being seen, and to rest as that which can never be seen, but from which all seeing arises. It is not a doing, it is a ceasing. It is not knowing more, it is knowing nothing and dissolving into the source. 2. What the scriptures say. The Kena Upanishad asks, who sends the mind to think? Who breathes the breath? Who sees the seer? This is not a poetic flourish. It is an actual invitation into direct awareness of that which underlies even consciousness. The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali speak of the drashta, the seer, as purusha, pure awareness. But even this seer can appear to identify with the seen. That misidentification is the root of bondage. The solution? Disentangle the seer from all objects, including the subtle object of witnessing itself. When this is done, the awareness turns inward in such a way that no observer remains. Only stillness, only presence without a center. This is not trance, it is turiya, the fourth state, beyond waking, dream, and sleep, beyond even witnessing. 3. The inner stages of witnessing. Let us trace the natural unfolding of this practice. Stage 1. Observing the mind. You notice thoughts, you feel emotions, you track the body's movements. This is the stage of active witnessing. Stage 2. Disidentifying from thoughts. You no longer say, I am sad. You notice sadness is arising. This builds clarity, space, and freedom. Stage 3. Observing the observer. Here's where the shift begins. You start to become aware of the one who is witnessing. You realize even that awareness has a center, even that center is seen. Stage 4. Awareness collapses inward. No effort, no controller, no subject, no object, only open, edgeless silence. This is not loss. This is true remembering, when what you are no longer needs to observe, because it simply is. 4. The subtle body and its dissolution. As you approach the state of witnessing the witness, your subtle body, the 5 koshas, begin to thin. The mind sheath, or manomaya kosha, quiets. The intellect sheath, or vijnanamaya kosha, stops analyzing. The bliss sheath, or anandamaya kosha, becomes transparent. Eventually you arrive at what some call the chidakasha, the inner sky. This is where awareness turns back on itself. There is no form, no edge, no experience as we usually define it, yet it is more alive than anything else. This is the seed of liberation, not a trance, not a thoughtless state, but a presence that is free of all needing. It is here that I am dissolves into am. Techniques to approach this state. You cannot force awareness to fold into itself, but you can prepare the field. Here are 3 methods that support this inner turning. 1. Neti neti. I am not this. I am not that. As thoughts arise, deny identification. As even awareness arises, let go of identification. Eventually, you stop clinging to even the subtlest self-sense. 2. Tracing awareness backward. Instead of focusing outward or even on breath, ask silently, who is aware of this? Then, who is aware of that awareness? Don't answer with thought. Just pause and let attention fold inward. 3. Abiding is stillness. No technique, no effort. Simply sit. Let all phenomena arise and fall without ever touching any of them. This matures into the direct path. 6. Real-world signs of progress. This practice isn't about mystical states. Its power is seen in your life. Here are signs that you're deepening. You respond to life with greater spaciousness. Emotional waves rise, but don't possess you. You no longer chase experiences, even spiritual ones. Silence begins to feel more real than thought. You sense that you are not the one witnessing, but that which makes witnessing possible. This creates a life of sacred simplicity, where doing arises from being, and being rests in that which never began. 7. Final reflection. The witness that cannot be found. You will not see the witness of the witness, because it is not an object, it is not a state, it is not an experience, it is the source of all seeing, the screen on which all arises, the light that is never lit, but always shining. And here is the paradox. You cannot reach it, because you already are it. The true self does not awaken. It only shines once the veils fall. To witness the witness is to return to the unshaken, still truth. If this sacred reflection stirred something deep within you, please like, subscribe, and share it with fellow seekers of silence. And in the next video, we'll explore a subtle and powerful topic: the power of akasha, the ether element, in telepathy and samadhi. How does space carry thought? And how does stillness become a medium of transmission? Until then, may your awareness turn inward, until even the seer dissolves in the light beyond knowing.